First of all, we are one humanity, and we should work and deal and cooperate under this title. You cannot say we need development, and you have all the fancy things about development without having peace. If China is considered just a powerful country and isolate, nobody will benefit from that.
Thank you very much for joining us today and for your time and your very valuable insights with us. I'd like to start by asking, we are facing a situation globally now where we have the emergence of new fragmentations globally. Yet you said, and I quote, "We are and should remain connected." Why? What case would you make for greater interconnectivity?
First of all, we are one humanity, and we should work and deal and cooperate under this title. So imagine that this structure of connectivity is broken. That, for me, it is kind of an end of the world. So that's why we should work very hard to the sake of being connected.
And now you've identified 5 major changes to international relations as they're playing out at this time. What are those, and what do you think that they mean for this world that we all share?
You cannot prevent competition, but you have to encourage cooperation. If we believe, and everybody believes, that the future should be brighter, you cannot achieve that without cooperation under the competition. The security is not just not having military wars. The security is the security of our health and life because of climate change, of health and pandemics and things like that. All these things. So imagine that half of the resources spent in military weapons and things like that are shifted to climate change, to health of the people, to education, to all these things.
How then would you explain your understanding of Chinese modernization and in terms of the values, but also in terms of practical implementation?
As the people say, seeing is believing. China is a great country. China is a big country and small world. You cannot leave parts separated. So there was a connection both in physically and culturally. So when we talk about connectivity, both hard and soft, introduce the Belt and Road Initiative, this is the mother initiative. When you talk about trust, you're talking about Global Civilization Initiative. When you talk about peace, Global Security Initiative. And when you talk about development or global development or global peace or whatever, this is Global Development Initiatives. We have priority and we have pillars of development, how to do that and how to do it in order. And that's why it is, I believe, this is a strength of the global initiative by China. That's very good package because, as I said, you cannot talk about development without providing peace. You cannot talk about peace, me and you, we cannot live in peace without trusting each other, right? And to trust each other, we should be allowed the opportunity to talk, to communicate, to build some communication tools between us. So you cannot separate that if you're looking for a change. The change is moving toward a community of shared future. You cannot say we need development and you have all the fancy things about development without having peace. And the values of the old civilizations are still alive because the values, the high human values are known. Love, trust, peace, confidence, and things like that. This is the human values. And everything diminishes and still the human values remain. Yes, infrastructure is very important. And I am a transportation engineer, and I know that. But it's not the whole story. It's not the full picture. For example, the soft connectivity, of course, people and people-to-people exchanges. So that's why the soft connectivity is very important. If China is considered just a powerful country and isolate, nobody will benefit from that. So China benefited the world through transferring these 4 values to the world through the 4 initiatives, BRI, GCI, GSI, and GDI. This is one of the things, is community of shared future is the harmony between individual dreams and collective dreams.
Thank you again very much for joining
You're
us
welcome.
and offering your insights and time today. Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thank you.